Voters turned up at the Uxbridge by-election last week and voted Tory in protest at Sadiq Khan's ULEZ expansion, whereby the London Mayor tries to charge poor people £12.50 a day because they can't afford a car new enough to meet his concocted environmental stipulations. This seems to have been a bit of a watershed moment in terms of wider political support for net zero, with both Sunak and Starmer reluctant to push the climate agenda, and rightly so. The British public, impoverished by inflation, are sick of seeing almost 6% of all their cripplingly extortionate tax contributions going to questionable green causes. Much of the money pumped into promoting energy-saving measures and the use of renewable energy sources. It's increasingly obvious that regardless of how much money our government spends on our behalf reducing carbon emissions, it's utterly futile in a world where industrialised China pumps out huge amounts of crud into the atmosphere every hour of the day and is entirely disinterested and uncommitted to all this net zero cobblers. And the fully indoctrinated environmental mob of middle-class white folk liberals with far too much time on their hands and a complete lack of purpose in life, who've aggressively pushed this net zero rubbish on us all, are seemingly entirely ignorant of basic geography. We inhabit a small island. On a global scale, we're entirely insignificant when it comes to pollution. Nothing we do matters, and yet our media tells us we're responsible for global warming, the destruction of our delicate ecosystems, when our contribution to such things, even if you buy into the science of climate crisis, is unequivocally incredibly negligible. China's doing nothing to combat so-called man-made climate change. India's not doing much either, for that matter. These are epicentres of industry and carbon emissions, so why the put-upon citizens of this small island being expected to carry the world's burden? This past few weeks we keep being bombarded with red weather maps and talks of global boiling and stories about wildfires. Then we look out of our windows and see the rain pelting down. We put on a jumper and try to work out exactly how we're going to pay all of our rip-off bills this month. Enough is enough. Please do like and subscribe, and for exclusive content please do support me on Patreon or contribute to my PayPal by following the links below this video. Thanks for watching.